the blitzing defense of Atlanta. At the 26. Hokie Gajan, number 46, is in the game, and George Rogers, showing the best acceleration we've seen in a couple of weeks, gets beyond the 30 to the 32. 2nd and 3 following the 7-yard pickup. And this time it's Rogers off the right side, and a first down to the 40-yard line. Well, the Saints said that they were going to run at the flex, and that's what Houston did against Dallas a couple of years ago. Rogers is a big part of it. Wayne Wilson is in motion, and here is Rogers again, and Rogers gets up to the 44-yard line and picking up 4. Too tall Jones, the left end makes the stop. Confusion and good blocking and running. 2nd and 6, on the ground again. Rogers on the ground, dives forward, and has another first down for the Saints into Dallas territory at the 49, and Michael Downs makes the stop on the play. Defense. On first down at the 49, guess who? George Rogers to the 44-yard line, picks up 5 yards on the play, and Benny Barnes makes the stop. So Rogers has gained 30 yards on 5 carries, and no question what Bum Phillips' strategy is, at least at the outset. 2nd and 5 at the 44, Saints moving the ball. And there's George Rogers again, and Rogers forward to the 39 is awfully close to a first down. Dutton and Downs make the stop on Rogers, who has a rotator cuff shoulder injury. George Rogers may have another first down. Inside the 30, Bob Brunig makes the stop, and a good block by Hokie Gajan from LSU, a 10th-round draft choice.
See, George Rogers, number 38, is deep in the eye, and he got Gajan 46 and 30, Wayne Wilson leading. Wilson blocks to the outside, Gajan leads to the inside, and also a good block by John Hill and Brad Edelman at the point of attack. Rogers has got kind of 2 lead blockers. It's a running-type formation, and they're taking advantage of it.
Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the 30, and Stabler can do a lot of things with this down in yardage. Rich Marty, number 84 in the game. And Rogers carries again. No, that's Wayne Wilson, and Wayne Wilson does have the first down, though. Bob Brunig makes the stop on Wayne Wilson, who has been hampered with an injury. And I think we ought to point out, Roger, Wilson's importance in the backfield to the Saints. Possession. Saints started on their 26. Wayne Wilson with Gajan blocking, and Wilson barrels in front, may have another first down, and apparently he does inside the 20. Brunig makes the tackle. And a fine block this time by Jimmy Rogers. And Bum Phillips is seeing his team coming out with a vengeance in the opening quarter here against Dallas. 3rd and 4 at the 11th. And they're going to have to try the field goal as Wayne Wilson is stopped in his tracks by Harvey Martin and Randy White on the right side. And the offensive line of this New Orleans team, which has protected Stabler so well and have opened up holes for the run. 4 for 5, a 29-yard attempt. Merkins holding, the kick is blocked. And Ron Fellows almost had a chance to pick it up and run with it. And John Dutton falls on it at the 40-yard line. In motion is Butch Johnson. And Dorsett with a horde of blockers in front of him. At the 35-yard line, there's a loose ball. And if there's a fumble, there is, and the Saints recover. Dorsett had fumbled, and it was Frank Watnick who recovered the ball. Jimmy Rogers, and not George Rogers in the backfield, and Jimmy's carrying right now for the Saints. Finds it open to Jimmy Rogers into Dallas territory. It's tripped up at the 40-yard line by Ty Brown, and otherwise he would have been off to the races. Backs in there now. The blitz. And the blitz coming on. Stabler is hit, and the pass is thrown into the end zone. And Kenny, for him, it's a reminiscence of last week against Atlanta. Anthony Dickerson on the blitz. Michael Downs, too, and they sent everybody.
He did the right thing. He knew on the blitz. That was Downs came along with the linebacker to safety. There was nobody in the middle, but he did.
This kick is low, and it's no good off to the left. Tony Fritz, who is signed by the Cowboys as a free agent, has been with San Diego, Houston, and now New Orleans, has missed 2. One was blocked. The 6 here. Gets a high kick. Saints coming over to cover, and Fellows grabs it and is hit immediately by Rich Marty, who's been outstanding on special teams all year. So following the 43-yard punt by Ertzleben, Cowboys will have it 1st and 10 on the 39 when we come back. Cowboys, there's the 39. In motion, Drew Pearson. And Ron Springs Dives forward off the left side to the 44-yard line. Derlant Moore, the nose tackle, and Johnny Poe again in on the tackle. And that is the end of the first quarter here in Texas with Dallas and New Orleans scoreless. As Doug Cosby in the slot to the right. 3 wide receiver set now. Cosby comes back in motion. White rolling out, drills it, and it's tipped and intercepted. Kovacs tipped the ball, and Russell Gary intercepts for the New Orleans Saints back to their 42-yard line. Tony Hill made the tackle, and Danny White has thrown the interception. The 8th of the year for him. Baudy is a 3rd wide receiver, and Wayne Wilson, the only back to pass up the middle, is intercepted by Dickerson.
There's a penalty.
And Dickerson's out of bounds at midfield. Stan Brock makes the play, and Kenny Stabler is frustrated, but let's see what the call is. A lot of talent. We have a timeout, but let's see the interception again, and it'll go as that. Of the time, the Saints have had the ball. Here is Dorsett. Try to make a juke outside, and he gets to the 45-yard line. Good enough for a 5-yard gain. Jim Kovacs, number 52, the middle linebacker, makes the stop. Hill. And here comes Nairn, the screen pass to Dorsett, hit immediately by Ricky Jackson. Jackson with a terrific hit on Tony Dorsett. 2 former University of Pittsburgh stars meet on the field, and a 6-yard loss on the play. Far defensively. Puts Johnson in motion. And Danny White is going for Drew Pearson, who has it. And Pearson is out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Big play for the Cowboys, 41 yards. To pass Bob Hayes in the all-time receiving yardage leader for the Cowboys going in. Tony Dorsett looked like he was going in, and he stopped at the 4-yard line. So the Cowboys starting this drive at midfield on 3rd down with 3 tight ends as Jay Saldy joins the group. And Ron Sprint fumbles. And Dallas recovers. And a lot of people here at Texas Stadium held their breath. On the goal line, 3rd and 2. Dorsett spins his way, touchdown, Dallas. Tony Dorsett's 3rd touchdown rushing of the year. And the Cowboys jump in front with 10:49 to go in the 2nd quarter. Moved by Dorsett at the goal line.
Here it is right here. A good lead block. There's Newhouse leading the way into the hole, but Dorsett stopped right here. But when he spins, this is where he gets the touchdown.
Barnes is out. Fellows, Blake Scale, and Monty Hunter come in. Each will pass defense for Dallas. Stabler up the middle, finds an open Jeff Gross. He has a 1st down. And out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And Monty Big Game Hunter out of small Salem, West Virginia College with an enrollment of 1,000, but it's Kenny Stabler who hits the pass, a 20-yard pickup. And 3 backs again, and the flip to Rogers. Rogers going outside if he can shake a tackler, and he can't, as Michael Downs had a hold on him, and Everson Walls finally put him out at the 45, but the Saints are close to another 1st down. 2nd and 1. They keep it on the ground, and Rogers has a 1st down and carries several Cowboys with him inside the 40-yard line. Benny Barnes makes the stop along with Danny Spradlin, the middle linebacker, and a good block from Jack Holmes, reminiscent of last year for the Saints. And now, Saints recover, but it could have been disaster. Wayne Wilson, stay our folks alive. 2nd and 14 at the 42. Don Smerick, number 60, is in the game. There's a tackle. This pass is intercepted by Henderson Walls. Walls is tackled by Lindsey Scott, who is the intended receiver on the pass that was way too short.
24. He goes all the way back with Lindsey Scott. He runs with him, and Stabler must have misread it because right here Walls was back deeper than he thought. There was no back to hold him up short. He made the interception, a poorly thrown ball, and a mistake by the quarterback.
And that evens up the turnovers at 2 apiece. Draw play to Dorsett. Finds an opening and gets to the 34-yard line. Rob Nairn, the right linebacker, and Jim Wilkes make the stop. There is Rob Nairn, who is a solid pass defender acquired from Denver last year. Second and 5, going up top to Doug Cosby all alone. Cosby at the 30-yard line and brought down at the 20 by Gary. First and 10 for Dallas. And Dorsett spins away from Derlin Moore and gets another 7-8 yards to the 12-yard line. What a move by Dorsett. In the first half, Cowboys leading 7-0. Dorsett off tackle. Kovacs rides with him as he gets close to the 5-yard line. And a fine block by the right guard, Kurt Peterson, in his third year. First and goal at the 7. And Ron Springs, first back through, gets to about the 3-yard line. Dallas Cowboys heading for the playoffs for the 16th time in 17 years. Then Salty joins at number 87. Play action. And the bootleg all alone. Cosby. Touchdown Cowboys.
That touchdown by Danny White is being thrown for Jacob. His nephew is in a hospital in Phoenix, in Good Samaritan Hospital. He told me before the game he's going to throw a touchdown pass for Jacob. It had a kind of a tough accident. Danny wanted to make sure he threw a big one today, and that was for you, Jacob. This is just a bootleg here. Good fake by White. Watch you put that ball in his stomach so no one can see it. He gets out. He either can run or throw it. He decides to throw the football and increase his stats.
6 for 8 for 119 yards. Not bad work for Danny White. Kirk Slavin and Fellows coming up on him. At the 40, hit immediately at the 41-yard line. Did not call for a fair catch, and now they're going at it again.
Larry Bethea, big 76.
And for New Orleans, Ed Simonini, I believe, number 54, the former Baltimore Colt, was there, so a few tempers flaring. 33-yard punt. It'll be first and 10 with 1:50 remaining. Leading 14-0. And Dorsett picks up 6 yards on the play there, and Derlin Moore makes the stop, and a good block by Jim Cooper, the right tackle. Second and 5, the 46 for the Cowboys. In motion, Dupree, and the blitz is on, and White is running for his life. Back to the 20, and White's throw is caught by a hard drop by Dorsett. It'll go as an incompleted pass, and another penalty flag is now.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 75 defense, first down.
Clark from Penn State.
I'm a little surprised here in the first place that right here, we have to White through it. There's Clark coming in late. Bam. That's a good call on the referee right there. I'm surprised the Cowboys were kind of satisfied with that 14-point lead. They hadn't gone into the shotgun. The 2
on the same 39, and they're out of the spread. And the screen pass to Dorsett. Dorsett to the 33-yard line where Rob Nairn makes the tackle.
Safety blitz.
And White goes to Drew Pearson, out of bounds, stops the clock, but another flag is down. New Orleans.
Holding, number 57, defense, penalty decline, first down.
Kenny White has enough time in the end zone, knocked away. They were going for Drew Pearson, and defending on the play was Johnny Coe, showing good speed and staying with Pearson step for step. But guess what? Another penalty. This time it goes against Dallas. Holding. Butch Johnson. Danny White. Fires. Caught by Cosby. And a fine catch by Doug Cosby, his 4th grab of the game. And Watlett hit him hard, but Cosby showed terrific hands. White being chased and gets it off. Anyone's ball. Penalty marker down. Let's see who the call is on. Dave Weimer was over there. Danny White had his arm hit. There. And it's against the Saints. You're right now. You can say that everything's going against them. Dorsett for the touchdown. 21 and the Saints nothing.
Big plays, stay in there, not make a lot of mistakes, and let's get ready for next week if they have to.
This pass is caught by Tony Hill. It's good enough for a first down. Hill's first reception of the game, and Johnny Poe was there. Wilson is in at wide receiver at 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line. And Danny White drills it to Bush, who has it, and a first down in Saints territory at the 34-yard line. Watford and Waver make the stop. He dragged his feet in the end zone against Houston Mondays. Ron Springs fumbled. And the Saints recover. So the Saints get a break as Ron Springs fumbles. That's the 3rd turnover and the 2nd fumble. And Russell Gary recovered the fumble, and Frank Warren made the hit on Ron Springs.
The audible.
Stabler can do it. Kenny being rushed by it. Jones, and down he goes. Nothing. Danny White out of the end zone. And Groth calls for the fair catch at the 48 and barely held onto the ball. And the penalty marker is down.
He caught the ball, as you say, he barely held on to it, but he dropped it. The Cowboys hit him, and that's where there's going to be a little bait right there.
Ron Fellows was right there, but if I were the Cowboys, I would go after him because it looked like he was losing.
I don't think it was. I think they had a right to go. In fact, the referees might overrule each other here.
On the play, as a receiver muffed the ball. First down.
An exchange by the Saints today, and they're going with Wayne, or check that, George Rogers, who gets to the 44-yard line. Good yardage for George.
Stay with what they do best.
In motion is Wayne Wilson, 2nd and 5. Play action for Kenny Stabler. He looks one way, and now Harvey Martin hits him. It's a loose ball. And the Cowboys on top, and the Saints have recovered as Harvey Martin came around, and I think that front four is really doing a number on the Saints offensive line on pass situations.
Protection's pretty good right here, Dick. It's just that Harvey finally gets around the corner. He can't find a receiver. With that play action, 21-0, those linebackers, defensive backs aren't getting faked like they would early in the game.
Open from Sam Houston, who had thrown a touchdown pass on a fake field goal when he was a holder against Kansas City. Run for his life against the Falcons last week.
They're blitzing Guido. And Guido's drilling.
And the pass intended for Rick Monty was overthrown. Ron Fellows was defending on the play. A&M. And a fake. And Wayne Wilson can't hold on to it. Wayne Wilson and Ertzleben worked the play perfectly. But a funny thing happened on the way to the first down. Wayne Wilson couldn't hold on. And then at the 32. And Merkins gives to George Rogers, who goes off the right side, cuts in, and gets to the 37. He had bruised ribs last week and also hurt a finger on his throwing arm against a helmet. So the veteran Snake is having a rough time.
One of the most accurate passers of all time. He's hit over 60% of his career passes.
2nd and 4. Fumble. Looks like the Cowboys. It is. Rogers fumbles, and the roof caves in on the New Orleans Saints. In motion is Johnson. White. Had a man there. It was Doug Donnelly.
Frank Wadley had a hit there.
George Rogers has Guyjon blocking in front of him, and Rogers stays on his feet and finally tripped up by Everson Walls and knocked out of bounds, but not before. The Saints have a first down and another penalty flag is there. Goes to 10 at the 28. Pass to Rich Morty in the game, complete, and Morty to the 35. That first down for the Saints, by the way, was their first since early in the 2nd quarter. George Rogers has gained 130 yards, so he has come back strong in this game. And Rogers, still short of a first down, I believe. Stopped by John Dutton, the left tackle. Motion is Morty. George Rogers may not have made it. He didn't need much, but he may not have made it. Minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Saints at the 39-yard line. Perkins, who has an arm. Morty, and Morty still going, is in Dallas territory and gets to the 45. The only loss the Cowboys had. 2nd and 9 here for the Saints as we start the 4th quarter. 21-0 in favor of Dallas, and a whistle. That play will be nullified. The handoff to Wayne Wilson. And Landry said he was shocked at the loss to the Steelers, but knew it was only temporary. Didn't think it was going to last.
Offense.
Usually he was shocked that they had dealt.
That's the way it shapes up. 3rd and 12 now. And Cowboys coming in on Merkins, and Merkins is going for Lindsey Scott, who makes a fine pass. And a first down out of bounds inside the 20. 28-yard catch by Lindsey Scott, the rookie from Georgia. Make up game. 2nd and 9 at the 18. George Rogers finds a hole, and Rogers going right through, or Wayne Wilson, we should say, going right through Everson Walls. Wilson the up back. With Rogers, and it's Rogers has the first down. Howard to the 5. 1st and goal at the 6. Rogers, touchdown. Slices through, and George Rogers has his 3rd touchdown rushing of the season as he follows the lead of Leon Gray, the left tackle, and John Hill, the center. 2 games and 3 quarters are on the board. It's 21-7 with a lot of time. Second half and really playing solid football.
I agree. And there's 3 or 4 plays in this game very easily could have gone the other way to make this much closer.
Doug Donnelly a yard in the end zone. White Lightning, they call him, out of Ohio State. Fumbles the ball, and the Saints will recover it. A big break for the Saints. Donnelly fumbles, and Johnny Poe in motion on 2nd and 7. Draw play to Rogers, and Rogers dives forward to the 10. It'll be 3rd and about 2. Rogers has gained 150 yards today, and that's his best effort of the season. Play action. Perkins is hit. Picked off by Ed Jones, and it's an interception by Ed Jones at Dallas.
Seemed to be a little hesitant to get rid of the ball. The play action thing right there. He was trying to look, though. He couldn't see over Thurman's blitz probably, and he waited just a tad too long. There was a receiver wide open on the play action. He couldn't get the 23-yard line. And Danny White drills it. It's intercepted by Whitney Paul. Whitney Paul to the 20-yard line and out of bounds. That's a 21. So the Saints keep coming back. And it's 1st and 10 at the 21 for the Saints, trailing 21-7. 11:08 to go. George Rogers with Wayne Wilson blocking. Rogers gets inside the 15-yard line. In motion Wilson, and Merkin is down by Harvey Martin. They also have Flintscale coming on the play. And the Dallas defense. And Dickerson is pending over to Flintscale, who is shaken up. If there was about 7 minutes to go, I wouldn't agree. With 10 minutes to go and being 15 yards, this is a good decision.
43-yard attempt by Morton Anderson, and the kick is no good. It hit the goalpost and came down forward. And Anderson, who missed a 60-yarder against Tampa Bay by 3 feet and hit a 45-yarder against the Bucks, misses the field goal, the 3rd missed field goal for the Saints today. 1-7. Play action, and Danny White. And the whistle blows wisely as Ricky Jackson came in unmolested and trapped Danny White way back there. 2nd sack of the game against White. 20 at the 16-yard line. Danny White getting pressured, dumps it off to Dorsett. Dorsett to the 15, 20, 25, and he'll be stopped short of a first down by a good 6 yards. But they got out of real danger on that play, and a good block by Kurt Peterson following the 15-yard gain by Dorsett. It begins at 12:30 Eastern with the NFL today. 1st and 10 at the 24. Flip to George Rogers, gets by Randy White, and is hit shy of the 30-yard line. Right, 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line, but they keep it on the ground to Wayne Wilson. He's got the first down at the 37-yard line, and Spradlin makes the stop. 1st and 10 at the 36, but they keep it on the ground to Wilson. And Wilson has another first down.
And didn't get out of bounds. That's not smart football. It's good football as far as the running is concerned, but they're playing that clock right now, and you see rushing lead.
Wilson carrying now, breaks a couple of tackles, and finally Downs brings him down. And I think Wayne Wilson has another first down for the Saints.
Yards, but it's taken over 2 minutes.
Brenner and Hardy, 2 tight ends in there. And they're going to run it again. Wayne Wilson stopped by Downs, but they have another first down at the 40-yard line. Down their score here in the 4th. Pressure. Harvey Martin gets to Merkins, and that's his 3rd sack of the game. And went in as the leading pass rusher, and that's 9 on the year for Harvey Martin. I mean, you had the record for a while.
He's had a sensational season this year, but this second half he's been shut down by this fine Saint defense.
Merkins is going deep to Lindsey Scott, and it's broken up by Dexter Clinkscale, who said yesterday I should be in that starting lineup. And Clinkscale, free agent rookie in his 2nd year, missed all of last season with a torn Achilles tendon.
What a good talk with him yesterday.
Dorsett trying to go wide, still going, and Watson misses, Kovac misses, and finally out of bounds goes Tony Dorsett.
And I said to him,
And they let him change it now. 1st and 10 with 3:06 to go, driving up the middle is Tony Dorsett. Winston makes the tackle. 21-7, Cowboys lead, and Tony Dorsett. Look at him go, Dorsett showing up the time and the ground, yardage, and Winston getting into it a little bit. Former Pittsburgh Steeler, who set a new Saint record today with 166 yards. Tony Dorsett with his 86. Come on. Ron Springs for a change, carries for a couple of yards. Next week on CBS. 3rd and 6, and on the spread they give it to Dorsett. Jackson can't get him. Tony Dorsett still going into Saint territory to the 46-yard line. Good block by Kurt Peterson. We've said that a couple of times. And Dave Whaler the tackle. Maybe San Francisco for the final playoff berths in the NFC. There's the final score. Dallas 21, New Orleans 7 for Roger Staubach. Dick Stockton saying so long.